Hello. If exponents still confuse you, let me show you the fastest way to solve them right now. So let's take for example this problem. E raised to x plus 1 equals 27. So how can we solve this? Well, first we need to make the bases match. So again, the bases are the numbers that are being exponentiated. So in the left side, we have 3 as our base. And on the right side, we have 27 as our base. So how do we make them the same? So let's try to work on the right side. We know that 27 is equal to 3 cubed. So that's 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, or simply 3 cubed. So we can replace 27 with 3 cubed. Now we can see that the bases are equal. The next step is we simply equate the exponents. So x plus 1 equals 3. And then we simply solve for x. So we minus 1 on both sides, and we find out that x is equal to 2. So that's basically how we solve exponential problems. So let's try another one real quick. Let's say for example 4 raised to 2x is equal to 1/4. So I'll give you time to pause the video and try it for yourself. So now let's solve it. So again, we have to make the exponents equal. So what I said in another video is when we have a fraction, let's say for example 1/4, we can use the negative exponent law. So 1/4, we can say that it is 4 raised to negative 1. So we can replace 1/4 with 4 raised to negative 1. Now the bases are equal, so we can equate the exponents. So 2x is equal to negative 1. And then we solve for x by dividing both sides by 2, and we get that x is equal to negative 1/2. So here we have a few more examples of exponential problems, and today we will be solving them together. Let's go with number 1 first. So we're solving for x. So let's try to make the bases match first. We can see on the right side that 16 is the only one different. So let's try to make 16 into a base of 2. So we know that 16 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or simply 2 raised to the 4th power. So we can replace 16 with 2 raised to the 4. So 2x is equal to 2 raised to 4 times 2 raised to negative 2. Then we can use the product law of exponents. When we are multiplying two numbers with the same base, we can simply add the exponents. So 2x is equal to 2 raised to 4 plus negative 2, which is simply 2. So 2x is equal to 2 raised to 2. And then now, since we have both sides with an equal base or with the same base, we can equate the exponents. So now we know that x is equal to 2. So let's continue and solve number 2. So in number 2, we have 5 raised to x minus 3 is equal to 125 raised to x plus 1. So again, the only step that we need to do is equate the bases. So 125. We know that 125 is 5 times 5 times 5, or simply 5 cubed. So we can replace 125 with 5 cubed. So 5 raised to x minus 3 is equal to, so 125, let's replace that with 5 cubed, And 125 or 5 cubed in this case is raised to x plus 1. So now we can use the power rule. We can use the power rule on the right hand side. So we can distribute 3 to the quantity x plus 1. So let's do that. So 5x minus 3 is equal to 5 raised to 3x plus 3. And now, since the bases are now equal, we can now equate the exponents. So x minus 3 is equal to 3x plus 3. Now, let's put all the x variables on one side and all the constants in one side. So let's subtract x on the left side, on both sides, and then let's add 3 or subtract 3 on both sides, wherein we will get this will cancel out, and then this will cancel out. Negative 3 minus 3, that's negative 6. 3x minus x, that's 2x. And then solving for x, we simply divide by 2, and we get that x is equal to negative 3. So, let's solve our last problem. And kung mapapansin ninyo, binago ko siya para mas ma-challenge tayo. So, we have 8 raised to x plus 2 is equal to 1 over 2 raised to 3x. So, try natin siyang gawin to a base of 2. Yun yung goal natin. Since pareha sila, pwede naman sila kayang gawing base of 2. So, try muna natin yung left side, si 8. Si 8, alam natin 2 cube siya, or equal siya kay 2 cube. So, palit natin siya. So, 2 cube raised to x plus 2. So, distribute natin si 3 sa quantity x plus 2. Makukuha natin 2 raised to 3x plus 6. Now, yung right side naman, 1 half raised to 3x, or 1 over 2 raised to 3x. Alam natin na si 1 half equal siya kay 2 raised to negative 1. And then alam natin na pwede nating i-factor out, or like ilagay ulit natin sa buong fraction yung exponent natin na 3x. So ngayon, pwede nating ipalit si 1 half kay 2 raised to negative 1. So 2 raised to negative 1 raised to 3x. And then we can use the power rule. So multiply natin negative 1 times 3x. Makukuha natin 2 raised to negative 3x. Ngayon, same base na sila. Since same base na sila, pwede natin i-equate na ngayon yung exponents nila. So, 3x plus 6 is equal to negative 3x. Add natin 3x on both sides. And then subtract tayo 6 on both sides. So, magka-cancel yung 3x, negative 3x sa right side. And makaka-cancel yung 6 sa left side. So, matitira is 6x equal to negative 6. And then, solving for x, we divide by 6. And then, makukuha natin is x equals to negative 1.